Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I want to wish you guys a happy St. Patty's Day. For those of you who celebrate it, and for those of you who just like to turn up, do you have fun? I want to thank all my subscribers, everyone who shares, likes my videos. I truly appreciate you guys. I'm so thankful. For those of you who private message me, you guys honestly make my day. Thank you guys so very much. Your love is truly appreciated and reciprocated as well. If you guys like a private reading, definitely look at the description in this video. As you can email me, and I will definitely get back to you as soon as I can. Just keep in mind, it may take me a couple of days before responding, and the reason for that is, again, as you guys all know, I actually do this as my lifestyle, basically. So I'm always working, and I'm always doing all kind of things. But anyways, moving along. Thank you guys very much for the love. Okay. Sorry for that message. Okay, so let's get right into this reading, and this is going to be for Libras for the month of March 2017. Let's see what the cards have to say. Spirit, what are the messages for Libras for March 2017? What are the messages for Libras for the month of March 2017? What are the messages for March 2017 for Libras, 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 Libras? All right, let's get right into this. Okay, so let me look at this for a little bit. I'm getting different messages now. This is a general reading, so when I say he or she, it can very well represent the opposite. Like I said, because it is a general reading. Okay, so at the heart of the matter, you have the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands can be a representation of yourself, taking on these energies for the month of March, which is the Queen of Wands. Very active, very determined, pushing forward. But this can also be a representation of, you know, having a lot of people that are surrounding you. It can be even family members or loved ones, or it can very well represent your partner as well. And this would be a fire sign, so it would be a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, could be their moon or rising as well. But when this comes up as a general energy, unless you're of that sign, which obviously you're not, Libras are an air sign. So this can very well represent people surrounding you that are, there's a lot of talk surrounding you or surrounding a certain situation that you're involved in. With the Queen of Wands, there's definitely a lot of hearsay, I should say. And again, this can be this is an energy, so it's taking on an energy like there's a lot of people you're in a lot of people's mouths, or a lot of people are. It can even be criticizing or judging you. And this can be residue energy from the month of February. So perhaps you feel like you're being watched, you're being judged. Now, the card that's symbolizing you, as not you, but the card that's coming up as a challenge for you for the month of March is the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is all about self sacrifice, taking the time out, being still. It's coming up as a challenge. So, the challenge here for the month of March is get off your ass, basically. Um, there's no clear message that I can tell you when the Hanged Man comes up as a challenge. It's basically get off your ass, stop self-sacrificing yourself, stand for what you believe in. But more than anything, stop complaining or blaming or whining about why things are not happening or pushing forward. At the end of the day, you're the one that has to make those things happen. And in order to do so, you have to push forth that energy. And the only way you can do that is, again, getting off your ass and actually taking action. Again, the Queen of Wands is all about action. It's all about moving forward. And the Hanged Man as a challenge is get off your ass, move away from stuckness and stillness, and move forward in order for you to get or receive the message or whatever this may be that you're waiting for or wanting to know about. Now, the card that's symbolizing your subconscious level with that which you're not aware of. You have the King of Cups. The King of Cups, on a subconscious level, it's definitely talking about listening to your intuition. Perhaps you've been having dreams. Perhaps you've been having some type of intuitive guidance that perhaps you're not wanting to accept or you're not aware of. This is on a subconscious level. Again, pay very close attention to your dreams. Now, also to note and mention, the King of Cups can represent a male or female of that of a water sign. So it'd be a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Yeah, those are the three. I was like, wait. Sorry, I know I'm talking too fast, but it's a lot of messages that I'm getting through. So I tend to talk very, very fast when I'm being guided to do so. Anyways, moving along. Again, like I said, this can very well represent a water sign, which would be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that can or is in the midst of this talk or these things that people are saying about you, because this is on a subconscious level. You're not aware of it. You don't see them, but they can very well be surrounding you or surrounding this situation with this Queen of Wands. Now, the card is that's in the past and passing is the Six of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles is all about sharing, giving, and taking. But it is in the past and passing, and going into the Queen of Wands. Perhaps you were in a situation where you felt like you had to help someone out. It could be a family member, a relative, a cousin, an uncle, a brother, a sister, etc., where you helped them out financially, and now you're choosing not to do so. And with the Queen of Wands at the present position, perhaps it's you're kind of getting heat, or you're kind of being judged for not helping or for not doing what basically you got them used to, which is definitely not a good thing. I mean, at the end of the day, if you do something, do it wholeheartedly. If not, just don't do it. And the moment you decide you will no longer help, or you will no longer continue making things easier for other people, that's when people usually retaliate, whether it's by criticism, whether it's by starting rumors, whatever it may be. So just be understanding of that. Now, the card that's surrounding, or the card that's crowning you at the present position is the World card. And the World card is all about a blessing, or coming to fruition, or coming to a full cycle of closure. Now, again, you do have the Star card. So there's something you've been hoping for, or wanting to know, or wanting to hear about someone, perhaps in the love sector, wanting to know. The Six of Pentacles is in the past and passing position, so it can be wanting to know something about an earth sign. So it would be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn from your past, and perhaps now you're with a fire sign, which would be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. But it's you wanting or having the desire to know about them, because it is crowning the world is crowning your position. So it's going back to that which ended, or going to full circle. So something's going to happen where there might be some type of communication or some type of connection with that person, or you hear about this person again, and it's kind of like a wish fulfillment, because it is in your present or in your near future position, the Star. And the Star card is all about kind of when you pray a lot or hope for something to happen, and then boom, all of a sudden it does happen. That's definitely foreseeable, and that's definitely going to happen between I would say the last week of March. Now, the card that's symbolizing you at the present position is the Nine of Pentacles. So perhaps now you're doing a little bit better than you were initially in the past previous months. And with the Six of Pentacles, it would make sense that perhaps you helped them out in a while, or perhaps you were lacking and someone else was helping you out, or a loved one or something like that. And now they see you like you're advancing, you're doing good. Why aren't you doing for me? Why aren't you helping me out? Whatever it may be. Again, situations are not always the same. So just be mindful that at this present time, your advice card is the Nine of Pentacles. Do not overindulge. Do not overspend on stupidity that you don't need. And always lend a hand out for those that genuinely do need your help. Again, the Nine of Pentacles is all about abundance and growth, but more than anything, it matches very well with the Six of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about having enough that you share, and the Six of Pentacles is about sharing, giving, and taking. So again, the advice for this month is, if you have enough and you're capable of helping out those that really genuinely need it, do not hesitate to do so, instead of spending on stupidities that you really don't need. Now, The card that is surrounding you, or those who are surrounding you, is the Three of Wands. Now, the Three of Wands is all about growth, again, pushing forward. But with this card, or in this particular tarot, it's looking very closely at a situation, perhaps past the past relationship that you had. Maybe you find yourself, I guess, comparing, and I wouldn't say comparing is a bad thing or a good thing. Um, Perhaps you're starting to see that the person you're currently with does more for you than the person that previously did. Or perhaps you start to notice that, I mean, the Queen of Wands in a negative aspect could be selfish, could be self righteous, could be very social, like not really caring about how you guys connect on an emotional level, but they're more on the front and on the scene what people would think your relationship is. Now, the Three of Wands is definitely looking close at a situation and again analyzing or comparing. Now, the card that's symbolizing your fears, there's some type of fear for you, Libras, of having lack or not having enough. And here's the thing, when it comes to manifesting or when it comes to pulling through with those energies, when you have this feeling, this innate feeling that perhaps was self conditioned to you when you were a child of not having enough or having to really, really work really hard to save up money, you create this notion in your mind that you may be good right now, but how do you know you're not going to be good? Or that you're going to be doing bad next month or whatever. And you cannot live a life that way, because here's the thing. When you have fear of not having enough money or not having enough material wealth or possessions, then what you're doing is you are preparing the universe to continuously keep putting you in situations where you will find yourself feeling like there's that lack. You don't have enough. So you need to change that, okay? You need to change that type of energy, Libras. And finally, the card that's symbolizing your final outcome card is the Chariot card. It's all about success and you having the wisdom and understanding. Again, these two cards are your near future and final outcome card. Now, the Star, you're being guided. And this is on a spiritual level. You're being guided to the right situation or to the right person. Or perhaps you've been through difficulties in the past where perhaps you ended up being with the partner that you're with now, and you truly believe that it was destiny. And the reason for that is because they genuinely went through many obstacles where you ended up with the World card, you ended up back at where you started, which was with this person. And now you feel like you've been blessed. And the Chariot card is all about when you come to terms of understanding, like truly seeing in the physical realm, in the 3D dimensional world that we live in, you capable of seeing the results, and it has manifested. And again, with the Chariot card, it's feeling triumph, feeling like you succeeded, like you've been through difficulties, but now you're very blessed and pushing forward with that. And again, I want to make it known, with the Star card and the Chariot card, you definitely are being guided, and understand and know that in order to make anything happen, you are the dominant and prominent energy behind the makings or the setbacks in your life. The moment you stop blaming other people and the moment you take ownership of the failures as well as the triumph, you become empowered. You become self aware that it is up to you, and that if you can do anything, if anything, is to put that positive energy forth. Okay? I hope this reading resonates with some of you guys or most of you. I wish you guys the very best, and we'll be seeing from each other very soon. Bye bye.